Alright, today we're going to be doing another art review and critique video for one of my patrons. Her name is Shauna, and she's creating a comic book all on her own, and then she contacted me over on my Patreon page to be one of the mentorship tiers where I'm looking at her work and I'm giving her a critique. So a little bit about me. My name is Walden Wong. I'm a comic book artist from Marvel and DC. You can check out more of my work on my website. It's waldenwongart.com. Over there, there's different things that you can look at, such as a gallery, a bio about me, Amazon affiliate link page, and all that fun stuff. And if you're interested in being one of my in checking out my Patreon page is patreon.com/waldenwongart. Over there, there's different tiers that you can look at, so check that out and find one that works best for you. And thank you in advance for looking at my Patreon page. So without further ado, let's check out one of my Patreon, Shauna's work on her comic book. So here we go. She sent me this page. Looks like a layout page. There's panels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sequential storytelling, just like a comic book art. I'm going to take a look at each of these panels over here. Let me move this to the side. So first panel, there's 3 people standing there, nicely drawn. There's a sign. I don't really know what this is yet. Second panel, 2 people standing there. She walks over and then she's kicking this, and then when she kicks it, it crumbles. It crumbles, and then she took a chunk of it away, and then these people are looking there. Next panel is did she go back to get more? Did she go back to get more? Looks like she went back to get more, and then they're looking again, and then she's walking away, and then it looks like she's repeating that over and over again. And then now they're waiting. Maybe they're waiting at a bus stop. Maybe they're waiting at a bus stop, and then she's clearing out the path, and then she's kicking it and removing some of the snow. It's probably snow because it looks like raindrops. Not raindrops, but drops of water. And then as she's removing it, it's deflating. Okay, good. Okay, so looks pretty good. So in comic book work, sometimes I'm going to explain a few things about working in comics. Sometimes if a panel is the same, comic book artists that works for Marvel, DC, or whichever large publisher, they'll use Photoshop and they'll duplicate that image. I'm going to demonstrate now. So you don't really have to draw all of that on the page unless you want to. If you want to draw all of it, that's okay. So some artists, they'll draw like a bus sign over here, and instead of drawing it here, here, and here, what they'll do is they'll scan the artwork, and then they'll use Photoshop and they'll just copy it. Control C, Control V, and then they'll just duplicate that image. They'll just duplicate it like this, and then V, they'll duplicate and put another one there, put another one there, and so forth. Okay, so duplicating a bus sign or a no parking sign or whatever sign is easy, but just to say you're drawing a character and you want them to have that same look. So for example, like if this character is standing there, and just to save you time, Shauna, from redrawing it, you can just draw that once and then take that image and then just reuse it there. And then, you can also take that image and reuse that there again. And not only that, you can use Photoshop and then you can transform it. Like, I'm going to show you what I mean when I say transform it. You see how this figure is looking to the right? We can go in there and do a vertical adjustment, flip horizontal, and that way he's looking at the other person. So that's one way of maximizing your time to not having to draw all those things at once. Okay, so just like this, like you could have just take this image and then copy and paste it. Like for example, take this image, copy it like this. Let's see. Layer, let me flatten this image first. Layer, flatten. Okay, so you can take this image, copy it, and then paste it, and then duplicate that same image there. Instead of spending all that time redrawing it exactly like that, this will be quicker. Okay. I don't know. I'm looking at this image like right away. As a comic book artist, I see things that sometimes like we're not supposed to see. Like right here, this image right here, it looks like just character's eyes, and then here's his nose, and this is his mouth, and this is his chin, and here's his ear. Like you see how it looks like a figure to me, but that's just something. I digress. That's just something that being an artist, you'll see. So this character walks over and then kicks it. When she's kicking it, I recommend adding maybe like a splash like this, and then maybe chunks like coming out, and then like that. Okay, and then as you're down here, as she walks there, maybe she dropped the few chunks of the snow. And then she's also dropping one, dropping one like that. That gives it more, of a movement that things are dropping. Okay, when this thing is crumbling, let's have, instead of having just the outside of the crumble, let's have it crumble on the inside too. So we have something like this. Okay, so this is the like the chunks taken away, and then you can add some gray tones over here and darken it, and maybe like this piece over. Yeah, I'm just gonna redraw it on yours. So right over here you have the inside of it. Okay, so almost like if the, like, let me explain it better. Like almost as if you're drawing like a character's mouth. Say here's the eyes, here's the nose, and then you have this side of the mouth, which is what you have, and then we have the inside of the mouth, like that. So this is the inside of this side. Okay. And then she goes and picks up some more, and then parts of these snow, they're flattening out if that's supposed to be snow. So the chunks that fell down, they're flattening, and then you can have those other pieces that's even more flattened because she's traveling back and forth, and then new pieces of snow that fell down. Okay, so we would make the first one. I would recommend making the first one a little bit higher. Okay, because there's more work, and then as she's getting less and less, the later ones are getting like a smaller pile that she's holding, and then right over here, once she's done, maybe a little puddle of water just to make it look a little bit nicer. Okay, this is kind of cute. I like this layout. So my question is, are you gonna have any backgrounds, or it's just gonna be all plain? Like all plain over here. Looks like they're standing on the panel borders, and I guess that's okay. You don't really have to have backgrounds. Maybe if you want backgrounds, maybe like a few lines over here, just one line. When you're drawing the panel borders, make sure you draw like the gutters. So panel borders, you have like one panel, like for example, there's a panel here and here's a panel there. The in-between panels, these are called gutters. So maybe add a gutter in between just to help separate a little bit. Okay, yeah, so sequential story telling, this works well. I like the way you did this. Not only are you telling a story of this girl moving things, and then the two boys are standing there not helping, and they're just talking to each other. And the boys should be chivalrous and kind of help out a little bit, but then this also shows time that's passing within comic book storytelling. So you're also demonstrating how long this takes. So when you're repeating images over like this, it shows that, oh, this is exhausting for the girl, and then the guy is just standing there sitting. This is nicely planned out, Shauna. I really like the way you did this. Then let's take a look at the anatomy drawing. I would have this leg here just a little bit slightly wider. This one looks good. This one looks okay too. The girl, I like how she's kicking, and then she has like this fabric, the jacket opening up. I would also have maybe make this fabric also open up a little bit, so it looks like the leg is kind of like walking out. It shows more motion instead of, unless it's zipped up like that, unless the front of, say, unless this is her outfit and then is zipped up. But if it's not zipped up, and then she can walk, maybe have like the jacket kind of like like not all the way, and then she can walk forward like that. It just shows more motion. If this jacket part goes back here, and then you show a little bit of the knee part. Okay, good job. I think it looks good, Shanna. Yeah, well done. So there you have it. That's Shauna's work for her sequential storytelling from a comic book that she's working on. Again, she contacted me over on my Patreon page to be her mentorship, so I can critique her work. She's creating a comic book. And I think you're doing a good job on this. You draw really well. You're doing gray tones, really nice. This one looks like you're going to be adding gray tones later, so I wanted to get this out to you sooner rather than later, so you can do art touch-ups. I didn't want you to go in there and draw everything, ink everything, and do gray wash and all that, all done, and all of a sudden I critique your work and then you go back and then like change stuff. I want to help you save some time to go over there. So keep up the good work. Again, so for those of you who are interested in being one of my patrons or just interested to know what a Patreon is, check out my Patreon page. It's patreon.com/WaldenWongArt. And over there, there's different tiers that you can look at. So check that out. And if you want to know a little bit about me, I'm comic artist from Marvel DC. You can check out more of my work on my website, WaldenWongArt.com. So until then, please like my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like my page, share it, and all the good stuff. Check